I'm Will. I work with Swift Power Electric and Solar, and we're standing here at a new installation. We have 4 Franklin 8Power 2s behind us. Each one of these is a 15 kilowatt hour battery, so there's 60 kilowatt hours of storage total here behind us. One of the reasons that this customer decided to get batteries here is because it's coupled with a quite large PV array not too far away. So when the grid goes down, they have seamless interaction from normal grid flow to backup power. You don't even notice lights flickering. Some people won't even recognize that the grid goes down, but these are coupled with an app that will tell you when there's a grid failure and all kinds of other smart settings. A lot of people are leaning towards battery storage these days. Lithium ion phosphate batteries are constantly growing in technology, better capabilities and storage capacity. Length of duration of storage is always getting better. Technology is getting better. But also, if they're coupled with a PV system, you really don't have to worry about lack of fuel, losing fuel. There's no propane, there's no gas or diesel or anything that's making these run. It's purely PV power. And they can charge from the sun, they can charge from the grid. They can also do V2L. So if you had a EV, like a Ford Lightning or something like that, you can actually charge your house with your vehicle through the Franklin system. The main reason people are leaning more towards this is because it's a quiet system. You don't have to hear an engine running, and the technology is to a point where it's pretty cost comparative to a propane generator, a Generac or a Kohler, something like that. All these lithium ion phosphate batteries, everything's internally sealed. So there is literally no maintenance that has to be done on these. There's no replacement of parts. They come with a 10-year warranty. They have actually had case studies where these batteries got in 2-3 feet of water and were still safely producing power, if you can believe that. So they're a very robust, sealed system. They also have a certain UL listing. So if worst case scenario, if something were to happen to one of these batteries, people think lithium ion, they're worried about a fire, an explosion, something like that. These are so internally sealed that if one battery, worst case scenario, were to catch on fire, it actually cannot propagate beyond itself. It'll just internally combust. You know, when you have a propane or natural gas generator, those need annual services. You have weekly maintenance schedules, oil changes, there's spark plug changes, just like any other motor. And there's a lot more maintenance that goes into keeping those things at the top of their game so they can supply power to you, whereas this is hands-free technology.